For sure.
Okay, I am Michael, and I'm playing an mono white Avacyn of Angel of Hope CDH deck that I had just
And
whipped up.
I am Ezekiel, and I'm playing a five-color Sisay Weatherlight Captain deck. I found it online, and it's a Super Friends deck.
A Super Friends deck, eh?
Yeah, all planeswalkers. Ready to draw our starting
So,
hand?
does that mean I'm like the supervillain here? Because I'm like Stacks? I'm Staxy, I'm trying to corrupt you.
Yeah, that sounds pretty Phyrexian of you.
Oh, okay, well, this works.
Um,
Oh, wait, we forgot
I
to
think we,
roll.
I think I'm gonna mulligan.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
let's roll.
I'm gonna keep. I rolled a 7.
Hopefully, I roll something higher than a seven.
I kind of hope you do. Oh my
Great.
goodness.
There's a five. I'm
I kind of wish
gonna
I kind of wish you
second.
won.
I kind of wish I won. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
That's fine. I think I'll
Um,
survive.
oh, this is a bit weird. Okay. I think I bottom this card. Hold on, let me send it to my deck bottom. And I'm ready.
Okay. So should I draw since we're just using two people, or should I not draw?
Yeah, you draw.
Okay. Interesting. I'll play planes and a mana crypt,
Ooh,
and then I'll play deafening silence.
well, that's some fun.
Your go.
Then I untap. I'm going to play in. I'm gonna play an interplanar beacon. Pay one for a soul ring. Pass.
All right. Draw. What is this nonsense?
Good nonsense.
Non-land per. Oh, maybe I shouldn't read that out loud.
Non-land permanent. Excuse me.
Okay. Planes. Oh, I forgot to. I gotta flip for mana crypt. Heads I take damage. Tails I don't take damage.
Okay.
Nice. Or tail. I said heads I do take damage. Not nice.
Oh, not nice. Yeah, buddy.
All
That's
right.
what I like to see.
Well, I spend 2 for Weathered Runestone.
Oh my goodness.
Non-land permanent cards in graveyards and libraries can't enter the battlefield.
Okay.
So I'm sorry. I'm
I see
sorry.
how
No
you want to play.
tutoring for you. Your turn.
No problem. I'm just gonna untap. I'm gonna draw.
Sorry, but you can't
You
use
can
your
play.
commander.
I'm going to play Castle Lockswain, tapped and pass, I guess. I've been sufficiently
Sounds good to me. Time to flip a coin. Yeah, no damage. Okay.
no damage, baby.
Planes. It's 5 mana. I guess I'll play. Uh, Nothing. Your go.
Oh my goodness. Because I untap, I draw. Mm. Play an Ancient Tomb.
Ancient Tomb.
Uh, yeah.
Wow.
Tap Interplanar Beacon and Soul Ring for blue and a black mana and one colorless. And I'm gonna play Asiatic Nightmare Weaver.
Oh.
So she enters with three loyalty, but I'm gonna use her +2 and exile the top three cards of your library.
Okay.
She's got
Um.
five loyalty right now.
I'll just 3. You said.
Yep, exile the top three.
I'll just draw 3, then put them in the exile.
That's fine.
So we got God Pharaoh's statue, Unwinding Clock, and a Plains.
Nice.
I kind of wanted that God Pharaoh statue, but that's fine.
Oh, there's an option here. You can click draw two and then click exile.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, and then you can just press two
You
or
could also just click on
top three.
Ashiok and add counters.
Can I? Oh my goodness. Hold on, wait. Oh my god. We're still discovering this. Still figuring this out.
Put a creature card with converted mana cost X exiled with Ashiok into the battlefield under your control. It's a good thing I don't have a lot of creatures. I do, I guess. They're just kind of stacksy. Okay, I'm gonna draw. Flip a coin. I take 3 damage. That's fun. Here's 6.
A God Pharaoh statue, Michael.
It's a stack. What do you expect?
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna play Ward of Bones
So I can't have more lands or creatures than you,
or
or enchantments or
enchantments.
artifacts.
Yes,
Okay, are you done?
yes, I am done.
I'm going to untap and draw. I'm going to play my planes. I'm going to tap for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, lose 2 for a chromatic orrery. Tap the orrery for 5 floating. Play Sisay and Bloom Tender. Is that legal? Yes, it is.
Yes.
Good. I just cast a bunch of creatures. I'm gonna +2 Asia and exile the top 3 cards of your library.
Okay. Draw 2, exile. Did that work?
What I hit, what I get.
You got
Hour of Revelation
planes,
and
2 planes,
hands.
and an hour of revelation.
Listen, man, that's something. I'm cutting you off mana. Go ahead.
Yes, I feel real swept away. Alright, I'm going to flip for my thing. I take 3 damage. It'd be like that sometimes.
It be like that sometimes.
Gemstone Cavern. This is why I didn't want to. This is why I wanted you to start.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna do Gemstone Cavern, and then tap everything and send a Lotus Petal to the graveyard to play Avacyn.
Ooh, that's a pretty good start. You done?
Yes, I am done.
I'm gonna untap. Draw. Oh my goodness. And that's, I apologize. I'm gonna pay Soul Ring. I'm gonna tap Soul Ring and Interplanar Beacon for a green, blue, and 1 for your favorite. Oko, Thief of Crowns.
Oh my goodness.
How many counters does he enter with? 4? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna use his +1 and turn Avacyn into an elk.
Oh, that's fun.
And then I'm gonna use Ashiok's +2 and exile the top 3
Exile the top 3.
cards of your library.
This is rough.
It's just an Oko and an Ashiok. It's not that
You
bad.
exile the Null Rod, Day of Judgment, and the Plains.
Nice. Okay, go ahead. Null Rod, you're terrible. I hate that card.
Well, that's interesting. Oh wait, what am I doing? Okay, flip. I take 3 damage. I'm going to spend 5. And no, wait. You can't play this Bloom Tender
Why?
because you can't have more creatures than I have.
I played that before you played Avacyn. I played Sisay and Bloom Tender at the same time.
I see. Okay, my bad. Anyways, World Slayer. And then I'll use the remaining 2 to play Torpor Orb.
Oh, that's fine. You done?
Yes.
I'm gonna untap and draw. All right, I'm going to +1 Oko, and I'm gonna elk your Weathered Runestone.
Oh, artifact or creature. Wow.
Yeah.
Got 2/0/4 elks. 3/3 elks. What am I talking about?
Hot. I'm gonna tap Bloom Tender for a white, a green, a black, and a blue. So I'm gonna use all of those except for the green. And I'm gonna play Toxic Deluge, X equals 3. I'm gonna lose 3, and all creatures get -3, -3.
Okay.
Core Bloom Tender. So I still have the green floating, and I'm gonna pay a white for an Oath of a Johnny and put a counter on each creature I control. So I'm gonna put a counter on Sisay.
Ooh, fancy.
So Sisay gets -3, -3 right now, but then she also gets plus one, two, three, four, plus the counter. So right now she's a 4/4, if I'm not mistaken. Then I'm going to tap Chromatic Orrery, search with Sisay, find something, convert a mana cost 3 or less.
Hmm.
3 or less.
I
Eh?
don't like
Let's
the
see what.
way the tides of these battles are turning.
Listen, sequel plays Richard level magic. Okay, the strats are
I don't
Richard
know.
level.
I don't know about all of that. I think
I
having
know.
Oko is just very helpful.
Richard is pretty crazy, dude. Uh, goodness. Okay. I think I grabbed this. I'm gonna grab. Oh, actually, I already have green. I guess I don't need another green. I don't need white. What do I need? Red?
You don't really need
Ooh.
anything. You have Chromatic already.
No, but I mean to tutor better stuff with to say.
I see.
Okay, I grabbed this guy then. I'm gonna grab a Ren and 6. I'm gonna use his -1, I guess. No, his +1. Return up to one target land from my graveyard to my hand. I don't have any lands. He just goes up to 4.
Nice.
And that'll be it for me. Oh my goodness. Wait. Remove a counter. I gotta remove one of these.
Okay.
Okay.
I will draw. Untap everything. Flip a coin. Oh my goodness. This is rough.
Sisay is pretty big now. She's plus one, two, three, four, five, six. She's an 8/8.
Um. Well, I guess it's your turn.
I'm gonna untap. I'm going to draw. I'm going to play Aspara's Headquarters. I'm going to pay 2, 4, 5 to find a card. Don't worry. I've seen the whole deck, so I know what card I want. If it will let me grab the
Do you think Oko's like the most annoying planeswalker?
most annoying,
Yeah.
uh, I'm kind of with Richard. I don't think it's like that bad. I think it's pretty good though. So when Teferi enters the battlefield, I'm gonna exile very briefly Oath of a Johnny, and then enters the battlefield under my control at the beginning of the next end step. Then I'm gonna tap Chromatic Orrery to tutor again with Sisay.
Wait, so what do you do with Oda
Again,
Teferi?
when it enters the battlefield, I gotta exile something and bring it back at the beginning of the next end step. I exiled Oath of a Johnny.
Okay.
And it may activate loyalty abilities of planeswalkers I control twice each turn rather than once. So Sisay is still an 8/8. So I'm gonna find something CMC something. About this guy. About Karth the Lion. So
Oh, this thing.
when Karth enters the battlefield, I look at the top 7 cards in my library, reveal a planeswalker card from among them, put it in my hand, put the rest on the bottom of my library in any order. Planeswalker abilities I control cost an additional +1 loyalty to activate. It's the top 7, right?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot of cards.
That is.
So I'm going to scry 7, and then I will reveal a Planeswalker to you when I get it. I'm just going to put it straight into my hand, but I will reveal it to you. I'm going to reveal Eugene, the Spirit Dragon.
Not Eugene.
Not Eugene.
Oh my goodness, it's Eugene!
This Eugene. Okay. I'm going to +2 Oko first to make a food token, and then I'm going to +1 him to make that food in elk. Then I'm gonna I'm gonna I'm gonna plus
So dumb.
I'm gonna +2 Ashiok twice. So she goes up by 4. And you exile the top 6 cards of your library while I make a food elk.
I'm really hoping you're just exiling like stuff I don't need, and I get my combo or something.
Ooh, look at this cool elk.
So you got rid of 2 planes, a Hushbringer, Trinisphere, another plane, and Silence.
Right. Then I'm gonna +2. I'm gonna +1 Ren and 6 twice. So then I'm gonna return up to 2 lands from my yard to my hand, but I have no lands. He's just up to 6 loyalty. I'm gonna move to my end step. I'm gonna bring back Oath of a Johnny from the yard. Send all to play. So Oath of a Johnny's back. When it enters the battlefield, I'm gonna put a counter onto Sisay and pass. That's
Deal.
all. That's all I have.
Okay, I have a planes. Oh, I have to flip a coin. Finally.
Hey, you finally are safe.
I guess that's it. You go.
Oh my goodness. Please. I'm sorry. I didn't mean. Hold on. I didn't shuffle after I scried. I'm terrible.
Next, I'm gonna have to make a Keenan deck.
Dude, I'm so sorry. I honestly didn't expect it to be this. I didn't think it was this good. I'm really sorry.
Nah, it's fine.
There's 5,
But the
6,
dynamics
7.
of these decks are much different in a 1v1.
I'm gonna play Eugene, the Spirit Dragon. So he enters with
Ugin?
Ukeen. So he's gonna get 7 counters, but then I can use his abilities twice, and for each ability I use, he gets an additional loyalty. So I'm gonna use his +3 and deal 3 to you, and then I'm just gonna immediately use his -10, which is really a -9. So it goes down to 1.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna gain 7, draw 7, and put 7 permanent cards from my hand onto the battlefield.
Oh. That's
Yeah.
fun.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me draw 7. And then I'm going to put 7 permanent cards from my hands onto the field. And these 7 permanents I will put onto the field are as follows. Doubling Season. Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. Dak
Nice.
Faden. That's only 3. 4 will be a Sika. 5 will be Rings of Brighthearth. 6 will be Sylvan Library. 7 is going to be a Branch Loft Pathway.
Interesting.
Swing with Sisay and the elk.
How much?
She should have +5. So she should be 9, 10, 11, 12.
Alright. I can still win
And,
this. I can still win this.
well, okay, hold on. I still gotta do my thing with the Planeswalkers. So Teferi enters with 4 counters. I'm gonna use his what's essentially his +2. So I'm gonna use his +2, draw a card at the beginning of my next end step, untap 2 lands, +2 again. Oh no, they all enter with double loyalty. What am I thinking? So really, Teferi has 8 counters. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna +2 him and then -8 him. So whenever I get an emblem, whenever I draw a card, exile target permanent and opponent control.
You mean -7?
Yeah, -7. So he enters with 8. I'm gonna use the -7 and then the +2. So he's at 3.
Okay.
And I'm gonna exile your mana crypt, so it stops hurting you.
When did you draw a card?
Huh?
When did you draw a card?
I'm gonna use his -7 and then his +1, his +2 essentially, which is a draw card at the beginning of the next
Oh,
step.
okay.
Tap 2 lands.
Exiling Mana Crypt. One.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw. Dak Faden enters with 6 counters. Okay. I'm going to use his -1 twice. I'm gonna take Ward of Bones and World Slayer. So he's down to 4. I'm really trying to close this out. I hope you know how hard I'm trying to close this out. Oh my
This happens
goodness.
every time you try to close. Like your deck works really well, but you don't like win right away. It just does a
I
lot of
can't
stuff.
wait. I'm gonna use Renin Six's +2 and then his -6. So all instant and sorceries I have in my graveyard have retrace.
Okay.
And he's at 2 loyalty right now. That's all I can do. I have your Ward of Bones and Worlds. BT dubs.
Deal.
You could still win.
Uh. Okay. Mox Opal.
Oh, see, look, you're winning.
How am I winning? You know, it just came to mind that you technically aren't supposed to have this many enchantments out, but we're just gonna forget about that.
Right.
Because I have
I
Ward of Bones, you should only have one enchantment.
Oh my goodness. Well, I could play
I'm just gonna
2.
concede and say you win this anyways, and we
Each
should
opponent.
let's run it back.
Okay, let's run it back.
Let's
I'll
run.
run a different deck. I'll
No, no,
run a
no,
different.
no. It's fine.
Okay, finish game and play another.
Yeah, yeah. That's fine. I think that I still have potential with this Avacyn deck.
Play another.
There's potential.
Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
No, let's just roll.
Okay.
I got 15.
I'm pretty sure I don't beat that. Yeah. See.
I'm gonna mulligan.
I'm gonna mulligan.
I'm gonna mulligan again. Aggressive mulligans is what
I'm
it
gonna
needs.
mulligan again.
Um.
I'm gonna keep this one, and I'm gonna bottom this card.
Um. I'm gonna mulligan one more time, which means I'm gonna have to dump 2. Okay. Okay.
That's okay. I know your Avacyn deck has explosive starts.
It can. I'm gonna get rid of. I'm gonna send that to the deck. And I'm gonna send that to the deck. And then shuffle the deck. Okay, so I start. I'll draw. Oh, well, that helps. I will play a Mana Crypt. Then I'll play a Plains. And then I'm going to pass.
All right. I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna play a Clearwater pathway on a Murkwater pathway.
Okay. Draw. Flip the coin. Heads, I don't take damage. Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Well, that's not what I wanted. This is unfortunate. Your go.
All right. Actually, I'm just gonna play it on the blue side. I'm gonna play a Bright Climb pathway, pay 2 for a Felwar Stone. Go ahead.
Okay. Draw. Flip coin. Take 3. Okay. Then I'm gonna play Hushbringer. Your turn.
All right. Creatures entering the battlefield don't cause other abilities to trigger. How about an island?
None of these things really stacks out your planeswalkers.
2, 3, 4. This might stacks you out. Smothering Tide?
Oh my goodness.
Pass?
Okay. Flip. Nice. Do I want to pay the 2? Would I have to pay the 2 before I draw?
Whenever, no, it's when you draw.
Okay. I'm not gonna pay the 2.
I'll make a treasure.
Okay. Ancient Tomb. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 floating mana. And I'm gonna play and crack a Jeweled Lotus. So that's 8.
Oh my goodness.
And
Whatever, I guess.
there's Avacyn.
Sure. You die.
No. I'm gonna punch you for 1 with Hushbringer.
I'll take one.
And I gain 1.
Done.
Yes, now I'm done.
I'm gonna untap and draw.
Yeah, if you just slap down an Oko, I'm gonna be so sad. I'm gonna be so sad. I should have added more. I added the 1 boots that gave her Shroud, but I didn't add any other things that gave her Hexproof.
I'm gonna tap and crack the treasure.
Okay.
For 1 green. Play an Oath of Nissa. When it enters, I look at the top 3. I'm gonna reveal a creature, land, planeswalker card from among them, and put them in my hand. I'm really hoping for an Oko. That's not an Oko.
You can't even play Oko. You don't have green.
When Oath of Nissa is out, I can pay mana or mana of any color, so long as it's for planeswalker spells.
Oh, I see. Why not? Oh, and it's only 1 mana. Okay, cool.
Creature.
I mean, I can't really be complaining. I just did like a turn 3 Avacyn.
That artifact would help. I'm gonna reveal a Dak Faden.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pay 3 to cast Dak Faden.
You don't have red mana.
Oath of Nissa.
Oh, I'm so retarded.
It's okay. It's okay.
My brain is so
I'm
smooth.
I'm gonna use Dak Faden -2. So he's at 1, and I'm gonna gain control of your mana crypt.
Okay. Can I just give this to you? Oh, send to. Oh no.
No.
Can you just conjure a mana crypt and I'll send mine to the graveyard?
I was already on that.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
just put it in a face down exile.
Okay.
You're really not getting it from there. I got a mana crypt now, I guess. Pay Fellwar Stone and mana crypt. Wait, was your mana crypt tapped? Yes, it was. So I gained control of it tapped. Yeah, it's your go.
Well, at least I played Avacyn before you stole my mana crypt.
Are you gonna pay 2?
Well, how about we just make this fun? I'll pay 2 life and then play Null Rod, so no more artifacts.
Can't play any artifact abilities requiring an activation cost. Fine. Before the Null Rod, did you pay the 2 for the Smothering Tithe?
No.
Okay. I still have a treasure. I'll find the Oko and I'll elk the Null Rod, I promise.
I'm gonna send Hushbringer at Dak Faden and Avacyn at you.
Dak Faden dies. I lose 8.
And you take 8 commander damage.
8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Done?
Yes.
I'm gonna untap, and I forgot to shuffle after I scry. So terrible. I'm gonna draw. Hmm. This is the rough part. This I'm gonna pay a white, a blue for Sisay, and pass.
This is where the fun begins. Did you flip for Mana Crypt?
Oh, I forgot about that. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
Heads I'm safe, tails I'm. Ooh.
Oh. Okay, draw.
Do you pay the 2 for Smothering Tithe?
Um, yes.
Yes. Okay.
I will swing Hushbringer at you and Avacyn at you.
I will take 9 and take 8 commander damage. 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8. Done.
Yep.
Untap. I'm hoping for that Oko off the top. That's not an Oko.
Not yeah, I can't let you draw when I'm one turn away from winning.
Okay. Play a blue, a white, and a blue for a Narset, Parter of Veils. Still looking for that Oko, baby.
Well, you can't play it this turn.
That's fine. I'm gonna -2. Look at the top 4 cards in my library. My may reveal a non-creature and a land card from among them, put it in my hand, and rest on the bottom. Narset's at 3. Oh my goodness. Add the counters. I look at the top 4. Well, that's a non-creature non-land. Will I ever get to that non-creature non-land? Probably not. How about I
You didn't flip
reveal
for Mana Crypt.
an arcane signet and I'll flip for Mana Crypt right now. Flip a coin. Tails, I lose 3. I die next turn, right? That's 21 commander damage.
22 commander damage. No, it's 24.
That's
I can't
fine.
even add.
I know. It's okay.
My turn?
Alrighty. Yes, it is.
Yeah, I did calculus homework for the first time today, and I actually like expelled all the energy in my brain.
Haven't had to do calculus in a minute.
I'll pay 2 to stop Smothering Tithe,
Okay.
and I will swing Avacyn at you and Hushbringer at Narset.
That is game, my friend.
Oh, it's 1-1. You want to do a
Dude,
tiebreaker?
of course. No breaker. No breaker. No rod got me, dude. That was so. Oh my
Yeah, I
goodness.
had that in my hand, and I was like, man, this is a terrible starting hand. And then when you stole Mana Crypt, I'm like, oh, it's big brain time. Okay, let me scooch over this card.
I'm gonna draw. Oh.
Let's
We
roll. Let's
roll.
roll. What did you roll?
I thought I said 10, but I'll re-roll. 15.
Here, we both
I rolled a
re-rolling. I think
15.
I
I
think you
rolled a
rolled higher
15.
than me both times. You can start.
It's all right. Draw 7. Um, that does not look like a functional hand. We're gonna mulligan.
I don't know
That
why
looks
did that
kind
add
of
that to
functional.
my. Well, I guess
That looks kind of okay. I think I'll keep
I'm gonna mulligan. Mulliganing.
mulligan again.
Mulligan.
Mulligan.
I'm gonna mulligan again, which I have to get rid of one card. The only chance I have is to mulligan aggressively.
My goodness.
I will keep, and I'm going to get rid of this card. Send to deck. Send to deck bottom and shuffle the deck.
Right.
Okay, let's see it.
I'm gonna play an exotic orchard pass.
Ooh. Ah, I'm going to pay plains and tap the plains for an Esper Sentinel.
That's not bad. Done.
Pass.
Gonna draw. Play force pass.
Okay. I'm going to play a plains. Then I'm going to drop a Drannith Magistrate.
Oh, you done?
Yes, I am.
Gonna draw. Play a Clearwater pass.
Is that all?
I didn't. My bad. Yeah, it's okay. What did you do?
I didn't know if you were done with your turn.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm done. Pass.
Okay, draw. Untap. Another plains. Um, and I will play Torpor Orb. And I'll swing at you for 2.
I will take 2. Done.
Yep.
Going to draw. Going to play Forest. Going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4. Smothering Tide. Pass.
And I draw a card off the Smothering Tide.
Yes, you do.
Okay, my turn.
Yes.
Draw. Untap.
Will you pay 2 for drawing?
No.
Gonna make a turn.
I will play a plains. And then I will play Chrome Mox. And when I play Chrome Mox, I'm gonna exile non-artifact, non-land card from your hand. Yeah, I'm gonna exile Wrath of God.
Oh, you don't want to wrath your board? Come on now.
Well, considering you barely play any creatures, then I'll spend 4 mana to play this elephant dude.
Oh,
Luxodon Gatekeeper. Artifacts, creatures, and lands your opponents control come into play tapped.
okay. You done?
No, I'm gonna swing 2 damage at you.
I'll take 2.
I
I'm gonna.
forgot to set my health to 40.
It's okay.
Yep, it's
You
your
done
turn.
now? Gonna untap and draw. I'm going to. Hmm. Oh, I think I. What did I have? 4, 5. Oh, pass. I think I pass.
Okay. I'm going to draw.
Do you pay the 2?
Um, I do pay the 2.
Look at you setting yourself back.
I'm going to play Aethersworn Canonist.
Huh.
Each player who has cast a non-artifact spell this turn can't cast an additional non-artifact spells.
Alrighty.
And then I'm going to swing at you for 4.
Alrighty. You got it.
Your go.
I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tapping and cracking the treasure. Come in. So then I paid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, the treasure tap for red, and I'm gonna tap for blasphemous act. 13 to each creature.
Um, okay.
Alrighty.
It costs 1 less for each creature. This is a very cool art.
Yeah, this was a secret lair. This is when they did like the horror movie art. They had a Liliana like that, I'm pretty sure, and like a Rise from the Dark Realms and stuff. It was really cool. I kind of wish. I'm a little sad I missed out on this one, to be
Oh wait, but I
honest.
get to draw because of Esper Sentinel.
When you draw, you're gonna pay the 2,
I only have 1 mana.
and I guess I make a treasure.
Okay, my turn.
It is your turn.
I will draw. Um, I will pay the 2.
I will pay the 2. Look at you setting yourself back.
I mean, I don't have that expensive cards to play, so I'm not really setting myself back. Spirit of the Labyrinth. Each player can't draw more than one card each turn.
Okay.
Your turn.
I'm going to untap, draw, play a command tower, and here is 1, 2, 3, 4 Sisay.
Oh yeah, the Drenith Magistrate.
Then here's 1, 2, white and a green for Oath of a Johnny. When that enters, I'm going to put a counter on Sisay.
Okay. My turn.
Tis your turn.
Draw.
Are you contemplating whether or not to pay the 2?
I paid the 2.
Ah, look at you.
And then I'll pay 1 for Soul Ring.
Okay.
And um how strong is she? She's like a 5? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she's a 5/5.
Your turn.
Gonna tap. I'm gonna draw. I'm going to play a swamp. I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for an Oath of Teferi. Enters.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
goodness.
exile Oath of a Johnny into my end step. I'm gonna go straight to my end step. Oath of a Johnny comes back and puts a counter on Sisay. Pass.
Okay. I'm going to draw, and I'm not gonna pay this time. So create your treasure.
Ooh, what?
Yeah.
Why you need Avacyn mana?
Yeah, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for Avacyn.
Okay.
Angel of Hope.
I hope you give me a lot of hope over there.
Yeah, your turn.
I'm going to untap, draw. Oh, look at that. Isn't that interesting?
Hmm.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, because Planeswalker spells I cast cost 1 less to cast.
Oh.
I'm going to pay 3 for a Teferi, Master of Time.
What?
So I'm going to use his +1,
No,
putting
you
him up to
can't use a
4.
plus. You don't get to draw a card though.
Uh, I know, I could still do the +1. I just don't draw, and I discard.
That's fine. I was just letting you know.
No problem. I'm going to discard Eugene, the Spirit Dragon.
Oh my goodness.
And as you know, I may activate loyalty abilities, the Fairy Master of Time, on any player's turn, anytime I could cast an instant. I'm also going to use this +1 again to bin a Binding of the Old Gods.
This
Pass.
is gonna go up very fast. So you get to use it twice on my turn.
I can if I'd like.
Uh,
Don't wrap the board, otherwise I'll phase out to Avacyn.
yes, I will.
Pay the
Pay
2.
2. And then I'll pay 3 for Phyrexian Unlife. Put my enchantments over here.
Okay.
Then I will. Oh, you're gonna phase out my commander, aren't you?
Yeah. I mean, if you wrap the board, probably. If you,
I swing.
especially if you
I swing Avacyn at Teferi.
uh, I don't know. Phase her out.
Okay,
Fairy goes down to 2.
so that's just till the end of the turn.
Yeah, um
No,
yeah,
until its
until your
controller's
next
next
turn.
turn.
Until your next turn, she's phased out.
Man, that is rough.
Yeah.
Your turn, I guess.
On your end step, I'm gonna use the fairies +1. And I can draw because it's your turn, not mine. I'm gonna discard a Valky, God of Lies. I'm gonna untap, draw. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna tap for a blue, a white, and a green for a broker's ascendancy. I'm gonna tap for a blue, a one, tap and crack the treasure for a white, for a Teferi Time Raveler. He enters with 4 loyalty. I'm gonna -3 him first to bounce your Avacyn, so he's only up to 1 loyalty.
You can't
And then
bounce
I'm
my
gonna use.
Avacyn.
Oh, it's phased out. I guess I'm gonna bounce the Spirit of the Labyrinth then and draw a card. I can't because. Oh no! Until return up to 1 target creature or enchantment to its owner's hand. Period. So it goes back to your hand. Then I draw.
You can't draw. You
I
already drew a
can't.
card. Oh wait, yeah,
I
yeah.
can't. It's a period.
I see, you
Love
see.
it.
I see. You bounced the thing.
Then I'm going to use Teferi's +1 so I can cast a sorcery as though it had flash. I'm going to use other Teferi's +1. Yeah, I guess I should. Yeah, use other Teferi's +1 to draw and discard. Oh, that's a hard pick. That's a really hard pick. Oof. I guess I'm gonna. Oh my goodness. I guess I'm gonna get rid of Karth the Lion. Then +1 Teferi again. And discard a planes. And then go to end step. I'm going to put a counter on each creature I control and a loyalty counter on each planeswalker I control.
This is rough. Okay. She phases back in for
She
now.
phases back in.
I draw. I won't pay the X. Or maybe I. Oh, what if I do that? Does this target creature phases out? Oh, okay. Yeah, I won't pay the X. You can draw.
You won't pay the X?
No. I won't pay the
Michael,
2.
I get a treasure.
I pay 4 for Helm of Obedience. And then
Hmm.
I tap it where X equals 5.
Oh my god. So I put cards from my yard into my library until I hit 5 creature cards.
No. You put the top 5, you keep putting the top card of your library onto your graveyard, and so you've either put 5 cards in your graveyard or a creature card into your graveyard. And if the last
Oh,
card put into the graveyard is a creature card, I destroy Helm of Obedience and put that creature into play under my control as though it were just cast.
okay. Here's the Warstone,
Okay, that's 1.
Fabro Elder.
Okay, well that's a creature. So I get Faber Elder, and then I destroy Helm of Obedience.
So,
I guess.
what? Hold on. Yeah. Because I stop at the creature card, and that would be the last card put in my graveyard. You get a little Fabro Elder. Let me put my Fabro Elder into the face down pile. Are you done?
Um, I guess.
No, because on your end step, I'm gonna +1 to fairy.
No.
Oh my goodness. Fine, whatever. Ban an Elspeth conquers death. And then +1 to fairy. Ban a Hengegate pathway. My turn. I'm gonna untap. I'm gonna use Teferi's +1 so I can cast the sorcery as though I had flash. And then I'm gonna use his -3, putting him at 1, to bounce Fabro Elder to its owner's hand. So Fabro Elder comes back to my hand,
Okay.
and then I draw a card. Here's the win con. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doubling season.
Ah.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, that doesn't work like Vorinclex. I'm not too sure. I don't think it'll double up the counters that I put on the Planeswalker as I
No,
use its loyalty abilities.
no, it
But I don't know.
does. If you do its +1, it gives it 2 counters.
Well, then I'm going to use Teferi's +1, which is a +2, to draw and then discard. I don't know. Oh, I said a Hengate Pathway last time. But I'm going to discard a Wooded Foothills this time. Then I'm going to use Teferi's -10 and take 2 extra turns. So go to my end step, put a counter, put a counter. It's 2 counters, actually. Go to my first of 2 turns. Here's the win con, I promise. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sack the treasure. Play in Nicol Bolas God Pharaoh. Enters with 14 counters.
Is that all? Sell each non-land permanent your opponent controls. Okay, well.
Oh man, it doesn't wrath your lands.
No.
I guess he's down to 2. So that was the first one. Then
Okay, well, she goes back
I
to my command
used
zone, and this gets exiled, and this gets exiled.
Nicol Bolas's +1. Exile 2 cards from your hand.
I only have 2 cards.
Well, not there anymore. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry.
Nope, it's all good. To be fair, I did play like Drenith Magistrate turn 2, so I kind of mess with you.
I'm gonna plus Teferi twice. I'm gonna swing Sisay, who is like a 12/12.
Okay, I'll take. Oh, and then the next turn you swing her again, and you win.
Oh, that works too.
Yeah, commander damage.
Oops. Yeah, that'll work.
Good
Ooh,
game.
look. Primeval's Glorious Rebirth. Return all legendary permanents from my yard to the battlefield.
Oh my goodness.
So that would have been an Ujin, a Binding of the Old Gods, a
Oh my
Karth the
goodness.
Lion.
Oh my
No, no, no,
goodness.
no, no. Just Ujin, Valky, Karth the Lion, and Teferi Master of Time.
Is that
And they
all?
all enter with double counters. And and then I had in the Johnny Steadfast too. A
That's
Johnny baby.
Cyber Cat. Robo
All
Kitty.
cards to deck. Good game, Michael.
Good game.